Hello everyone, it's Gooey, back for another Let's Play Legend of Zelda / Q&A, and we are heading over, we're going to level 5, we've got the upgraded sword, so we should be pretty strong. I have kind of part of my screen blocked by my mic stand, so hopefully that doesn't mess me up here. I was gonna say I started the last video, or I ended the last video, and I forgot that I said I was gonna rank the bosses, which is silly. But you know, I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants a little bit here, so I'm not remembering everything. So, but it's easy to do because the boss of the last dungeon was Gleeok, who is far and away the best boss. So, you know, take my list, pop Gleeok right on top, and there you go. So, in the last dungeon, level 4, there's a part where they give an old man tells you, walk into the waterfall. And, you know, I think there's only this waterfall here in the game that you can see. So, let me show you something. We're gonna walk into it. Ooh. Pay me and I'll talk. Let's pair the most amount. Go up the mountain ahead. So, what a nice... I wanted to show this because it's a cool sort of puzzle riddle in the game. So here we are on this screen where, you know, it stays the same screen, but of course, if you keep going up, and up and up and up, we will get to... Ow. Hey guy, you're ruining my epic entrance into level 5. So yeah, we're here. I got a couple questions from the last video. I know, like, I'm doing a lot of these, so, you know, best way to take these guys out, I think, is arrows. Look at that. I thought it might be fun since we've kind of done a lot of these, and, you know, you're probably wondering, what else is there to ask about? I thought, wouldn't it be kind of fun to, we'll come up with a theme for the next video. So, I'm thinking, just to be different, you know, to step away from Zelda and even games. Look at this dimly lit room with Gibdos. What type of perils await us in here? The theme of the next video, I think we should talk about movies. So go down below in the comments if you're still watching and leave me a question about, you know, you can ask favorite movie. Actually, say your favorite movie for one, but also ask me a question about movies. Something a little bit better than favorite movie, because that's pretty basic, but look at that. This is a bombable wall here that, you know what? We're gonna navigate the dungeon without going through that wall for now, because that is kind of like the quickest, most direct path to what we need, I believe. But I kind of like to show these dungeons off in a way that, you know, there's not necessarily, oh my goodness, a way you would know to go that way. So we've got some Dodongos. We've only got 7 bombs, so let's see if we can actually... Oh gosh. I'm off to a bad start. Ah, shoot. Okay. I've got to be... Drop a bomb. Oh no. We might be in bad luck. Well, that's okay, because we don't... At the end of the day, we don't really need this. Okay. Come towards me. Oh. But we might need more bombs. That's... Oh. Look at that. Now, I love that, using the boss, former bosses as like a mini boss. Really makes you feel like the stakes are being raised, you know? Okay, so we're kind of... That's where the bot... Okay, it's not that big a deal. I'm just trying to... Sometimes I like to do that because, like, you wouldn't necessarily think to bomb that wall, you know. But here, okay. Here's a great room, actually. We've already bombed this. Whoops. I didn't mean to exit the room, but we've bombed this, but you know, if you didn't, and you did wind your way up in this room, now you've got a one-way door. So you actually, there's like kind of a little tutorial room, almost like about bombing walls, because there's no other way out of the room. Pretty neat, I think. Oh boy, blue dark nuts. Yeah. Well, it'll be fine, I think. Oh, I'm like right in the area. That part of the screen there where I just was where my mic stand is partially in. Ooh, fairy. How about that? That'll make this a little bit easier. We can kind of snipe some of them if we don't get hit. Oh. See, the trick to these guys is you want to hit them on the sides, and you kind of want to see like where they're going. You want to hit them like almost like where their sword is before they get to you. At least that's how I do it. I don't know. And you can kind of camp out here and wait for them. See? Yeah. Oh yeah. Should we do a question? I only have a few, but let's hit one, and we'll ruminate on them. Absolute Vessel 2326. Do you think 2D dungeons or 3D dungeons are better in general? And I've kind of answered this before, and I kind of give different things, but I always stick up to for the 2D ones, because I think it's more of like the era a lot of them are from. They're a bit more like open-ended. We got a couple ways. The way we want to go is this way, so let's just go that way first. Take care of it. So I kind of like that about them, though there are 3D dungeons that achieve this, and I think it kind of depends more on the game, more the game than anything. Obviously there are diversity of dungeons in all types of the games, but some of the games have like almost their own styles or like design philosophy per game. So like, I do really like the 2D dungeons, but I kind of think how a lot of the, I mean, there's not many dungeons in the game, but one of my favorite games, Majora's Mask, actually has quite more open-ended's not the right word, but more puzzly, super puzzly 3D dungeons that I think really take advantage of 3D space in a cool way. So I don't know, I think it's less 2D and 3D. You know, Skyward Sword has some awesome 3D dungeons. I think it really is a game by game basis. I think definitely you know, the 3D ones, especially as time has gone on, have like, they can come up with some more unique vibes, I guess you could say. But did I use a key to get a key? So like a bomb? I'm not gonna bomb the walls though. So yeah, I don't know. I tend towards liking 2D more though. I stick up for them a lot. So that's more of a personal thing. But like I said, it can really depend, because like A Link Between World dungeons are even though some of them are the same setting, like they're different than A Link to the Past dungeons. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it really just depends on the game. And yeah, that's something, and we'll see. I mean, we'll see that play out. How that will be like as we continue, you know, through the series. So, hold on with that. Now, I think here, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, we can go straight to the boss, and I think we want to go right here. But like, I saw there was other ways. Unless I'm mistaken, like I haven't really explored around these areas as much. So like, I don't know, what's up here? Well, I mean, I have. I've gone through. I've been in most of the area. Oh, the map. Okay. Well, that's cool because that's like a. It's like a pretty straightforward area. And see, you kind of are seeing the layout of this dungeon. That kind of looks like the E.T. sprite from the Atari E.T. game a little bit. So the room directly below here. Okay, yeah, let's go to that because that was a key. Was that a key door? Let's see. Let's see what it was. We kind of want to do, I don't know, this is not like 100% or anything super serious, but we're trying to see. Oh, okay. Digdogger hates certain kinds of sound. Now here's kind of a, I think this is a first for the series. You know, in the last dungeon, we had the first case of needing to acquire the dungeon item before progressing to the rest of the dungeon. Here we have, let's light it up. This dungeon, we picked up the flute, and spoilers, we're gonna see the first case of needing the dungeon item to beat the boss, which I think is pretty cool. Question? Another question? We got one more. Bobby Dingers asks, are you going to definitively rank Tears of the Kingdom? So, yeah, I'd like to, that's referring to over on Zelda Dungeon, we have the definitive ranking of Zelda. I definitely want to do that. It just depends, you know, it's our schedule's got to line up, so, but we plan to, obviously, so, hold out for that. I just don't know when it will be. But yeah, that'll be sweet. I'm excited because that's kind of the one of the last. Well, there's other games we could do, but that's kind of one of the last big. I'm just okay. We're not even gonna light that room up. It's one of the last like big Zelda games that we can cover on there. You know, why is my sword not? Oh, I think it's just switched. Sometimes the Joy-Cons are have connection issues. But yeah, so yeah, I would like to rank the game. I finished it a while ago and had a great time with it. So if you want to ask questions to me about that game, also feel free. Like I said, I get like you don't have to follow the theme if you want, but I'm just giving people some ideas, I think, and that's something I like to talk about anyway. So yeah. Let's kill this guy. I don't think it's gonna really... We have... Oh, wait. We're keyed up. We got 4 keys. Okay. We are approaching the boss that has been hinted to us. What's going on here? There we go. Good. Now, here's the secret. I'm gonna show you a little... thing. I probably learned this from Moss. It's got this eyeball. Wait, what's down here? Before we fight the boss, let's go in this random room below the boss. This is kind of interesting, isn't it? I don't think I'd come down here very much. Ow. Don't I have the upgraded sword? Why? How many hits do these freaking Gibdos take? Okay, what is the point of this room? Somebody let me know. Okay. So, we're gonna place a bomb. Oh, crud. I didn't pause fast enough. Now we've got our flute, which when we play makes it... Digdogger doesn't like that. He goes small. The bomb... Wow, that was executed amazingly. The bomb blows up Digdogger. We get our sword to get in one final hit. That went pretty freaking great. How about it? Where do we... Yeah, let's kill this guy. Is that all? Okay. I'll pull up my... Do I have my boss ranking here? Do I have this easily accessible? I don't know where I saved that. But we don't know... We probably want a boss ranking. Here we go. Okay, so I said I put a Gleeok from level 4. Okay. Digdogger is pretty cool because of the whole flute thing, you know. But I don't know. I kind of want to put him towards the bottom. Gleeok and Manhandle are definitely objectively like the most fun bosses so far. Aquamentus is awesome. You know, I'll put it below Aquamentus, above Dodongo, because, you know, the bombing in the mouth, pretty cool, but gets a little old, especially you see Dodongo over and over, which is cool, but, you know, kind of loses. I mean, I guess, what's his name? Digdogger, we're gonna see him a bunch more too, but, yeah, it's a pretty fun fight, and that little trick is pretty cool. Anyway, that was level 5. We got the flute, which we'll show off in the next video. Or no, not the next video, but later. The flute has a cool purpose for a later dungeon. But yeah, we'll see everybody in level 6.